stone at her throat and cut the almost from my breath. One ruined inch, one silent note, one heartbeat stolen back by fate. She said the light had called her on. That something far beyond the trees had touched the old blood in the stone and would not let her be. Let night grow still. I should have spoken as the name that keeps these mountains to its will. But all my order broke at once on what I heard beneath her voice. Not fear, not doubt, but that clear pull that leaves a man no choice. I have not left Blackmoon behind since first I learned its breath as lost. Since root and rain and fang and pine became the shape of all I was. Yet when she turned toward that unknown, the truth in me outran the claim. If she crossed one step beyond my world, I would not let her go alone. Not for the pendant, not for fate, but because the thought of distance there felt sharper than an open wound. So something older than my vow rose through the stillness I had worn. The alpha should have held the ground. The man in me was already gone. If Julie called, it reached me late. If Blackmoon spoke, I heard it dim. For every road my life had known was narrowing now to her. She looked at me the way she does when truth is all she means to ask. And with no tremor in her mouth, she broke the final mask. She asked me why I gave no kiss when all in me had leaned that way. Why I stood still while every breath between us asked me stay. And even then I held the line, though every pulse in me had burned, because I knew what waited there if once I let myself return. I told her some doors once unbarred would not be governed once undone, that I had mastered tooth and dark, but not the need she had become. She came one breath into my space, and every wall in me drew thin. No fear in her, no backward grace, only that terrible trust in me. Her mouth found mine, and all at once my blood struck hard against its frame. Her heartbeat leapt, her scent rose warm, and mine became a flame. I kissed her back with all I had, then tore myself from what I knew, because one more second at her lips and I would have forgotten how to be anything but true. You ask why I held back? Because I can feel too much when it is you. Your pulse when it runs, your breath when it catches, the way your body answers before your words do, the sound that leaves you when I touch your mouth. What the man in me wants is not gentle in its hunger, even when it would worship you. What the wolf wants is to mark what it loves, to keep my scent on you, to leave no part of you untouched by the fact that you are mine and I am yours. If I touched you as I have wanted to touch you, I would not know how to do it lightly. I would know only how wholly I desire you, and I would rather break inside my own restraint than take one step past your will. She heard it all and did not fade, did not recall, did not look down. She met the beast beneath the blade and laid her quiet answer down. A hand against my face, my name spoken low as if it could not fall. Then softer than a vow she said she was not asking small. That if I wanted truth from her, then I should hear it plain and whole. She had not crossed through fear or heat, but because I had her soul. And when she kissed me after that, there was no gate still left between. No part of me she had not reached, no part of her unseen. That night the river learned her name from how it broke through breath and flame. The dark took in the sound she gave and left me ruined, fierce away. All I had chained through fang and rain, through watch and winter, tooth and shame. When living, starving through my hands, the moment that she came, I learned her skin like sacred ground, its heat, its salt, the way it changed. I left my claim where dawn would find what love and hunger both had named. She wore my scent, she wore my want, she wore the marks I could not feign. And every time she breathed my name, it broke me loose again. No blind demand, no hollow right, no conquest thin enough for pride. She asked for me with open fire, and I gave her all I hide. Her mouth, her breath, the trembling sound, the way my name turned low and wild. I thought I knew what wanting was, I had not known until her. By fate, but by design. By dawn, no law I'd ever served could stand against what we became. The only truth beneath my ribs now answered when she came. She climbed upon my living strength, and I bore my heart outside. The world ahead was vast and strange, yet where she rested over me was home beyond Blackmoon's claim. Dreamed of resonance, as if it were a distant sound. I did not know it would arrive as a woman in my arms. A kiss I almost lost, a night that undid every boundary, and a road I should never have taken, except that she was on it.